Hey guys, Blade of Fire here with the third set of the fourth MBCgame All-Star Skins match played yesterday between Flash and Savior, and really two incredible first sets. You definitely have to go check them out. I just finished commentating them. They're uploading at the moment on my account. Go check them out there. I might spoil what happened in this commentary, so if you don't want to find out at first, then go check that out before. Now, a little bit about the All-Star Skins tournament. I tried to already say this in the first two sets, but every time I wanted to say this, something important happened, and so I was interrupted and I didn't manage to finish it until the end of the commentary. The way this tournament really works is that the players get money for each set they win, just like skins tournaments in golf, I read somewhere, and this is also where the name comes from. And so they get $100 to $600, meaning $100 to $600,000 for each set, and also they get $900,000 or $900 respectively for the seventh set. And what is important, they also get money for streaks, meaning if they got a 2-win streak, they get $200 extra, and also for certain win streaks they get more than the normal. For a streak of 3 they get not 300 but 500. For a streak of 5 they get 1,000, and for a streak of 7 they get 2,000, meaning a total of possible $5,000 out of it. And that actually happened. The first match, 910 versus Gogo. Gogo totally finished 910, I believe. I am not entirely sure, so let me just go check that out. Yes, indeed, Gogo did finish 910, 7-0, and won $5,000. I mean, I would really like to win $5,000 like that in one day. That would be pretty cool. Anyways, this is the way that it all works, and what is also important, some of it goes to charity. 10% of each player's money goes to the beautiful foundation for charity, and so it's also for a good cause, but of course, besides that, the guys also get quite some money out of it. So right now we're on the Peaks of Baekdu. I didn't know what to expect. I just saw on John747's account in the description, New Baekdu. And, you know, since he's Korean, probably Baekdu means Peaks of Baekdu, but, you know, I have absolutely no idea, so I was like, huh, what? I didn't hear about this map. I searched it and I realized, wait, Baekdu? That kind of rings a bell. Anyway, Peaks of Baekdu here, and we've got Flash at the 1 o'clock position as Red Terran, and at the 7 o'clock position as Orange Zerg. We have the good old Savior, and now comes my spoiler. He put a great fight in the first two sets and won it. He did catch Flash really off guard in the second one, and the first one was also a lot because you know, Flash was very far behind on Blue Storm after a failed rush attempt. But I'm not wanting to take anything away from Savior. He really did his best. He did everything as he should have, and he left no chances of comeback to Flash whatsoever. So mercilessly, meticulously played, just as in the old days from Savior, and this really was impressive. Barracks going down, and on the other side the spawning pool, and indeed Savior can afford, because there's no rush coming, so he's put that expansion first over there. And it's kind of interesting, you get 2 ramps. One is blocked with a mineral patch, and the other one isn't on Peaks of Baekdu. If I'm just going to and indeed I think, yeah, also Flash has scouted this, and he knows that he can afford to go for a kind of fast command center to get the economic advantage. The third hatchery is going to be within the main, and if I'm looking here at what info this map has, it seems that on Peaks of Baekdu, you've got a 25 to 29 TVZ ratio, 46.3% win chance for Terran, meaning a little bit of an advantage on the Zerg side, but this doesn't have to mean anything because Flash is such a strong Terran player. He didn't really prove it in the first two sets. He was really caught off guard in the second one, and in the first one that was a little bit sloppy from him. I'm not really sure why he actually tried this bunker rush on Blue Storm. Maybe he thought he didn't really stand a chance on it. And now he's bringing the SCVs, and you can see how well timed this is on the probes. They bring the SCVs SCVs only when they really need them, only when he knew that those Zerglings are about to be there. They know the times for units so well, and so he knew that exactly at this time the Zerglings will come. And great move, you just saw that great move with the SCVs to block the ramp and to also protect the Marines with that, and also trying in a way to defend his SCVs, but to also allow no entry to the Zerglings in the main. We just saw in the last set, if you watched it on my account, the commentary, what happens when you leave the Zerglings in your main unprotected, in an unprotected main. That's really horrible. So in the meantime, I think I also saw the academy, so we'll see the Medican Marine push from Flash fairly soon. And really, in the first two sets, he didn't really have a chance to make his game. It seems that now we're going to be heading for a longer game. Both these guys have got their expansions up, they've got their economy up and running, and so this will make for a much more interesting game. I really would like to see us on Bluestorm. It was a little bit longer, but it was very one-sided. You knew from the beginning what was going to happen. You already knew the outcome. But here, I think that Flash has much better chances if he gets his Medic and Marine Force up, if he gets some tanks to support, if he gets the science vessels, and on the other side we're going to see the Defilers, we're going to see Mutas, we're going to see Zerglings, and so this will probably make for a very interesting game. And if really Xavier will keep the playing level that he has had in the first two sets, I really am looking forward to this one. Great stuff. And so yeah, the engineering bay going up in expectation of that Spire eventually. It seems that Xavier is going to expand at the 5 o'clock position right now with that probe that he has sent, and is going to try to get the bottom side of the map. So this is kind of a narrow map, just like Bluestorm. I guess that the whole way the map is would rather favor Zerg. They can protect the expansions rather quickly, bringing in the units, so it's not kind of a map that really forces them to spread out a whole lot. Then again, it does also give Terrans a good possibility to expand, and so Zerg is forced a little bit to put expansion somewhere a little bit further to keep up in economy. And you can see now the first Medic and Marine push coming in with only one Medic. Is bringing the second over there, and only a couple of few Zerglings harassing there. So he's also forced to put down some Sunkens, 3 Sunkens at the time. And I'm not entirely sure if this will hold, if when Flash will come. Great building those, well positioned definitely, those missile turrets behind the mineral line in expectation of these Mutas. They have just come out, and the Mutas will indeed play a great part right now in weakening the Medic and Marine Force. And we saw some super Muta micro from Xavier in both the first and the second set. In the first, he did have a little bit of problem. He lost all his initial Muta force when the first Irradiate came. That was a little bit sloppy from him. Of course, separating Mutas is hugely, hard, really difficult, and great stuff actually building a missile turret there. So what Flash was hoping to do is to finish that missile turret to keep these Mutas at bay until his Medic and Marine Force came to finish off this expansion. Unfortunately, Xavier noticed that, and he did come in time to save this one. Also putting down that creep colony and having the Mutas there, I think this may be enough, at least for the time, with the forces that Flash has there to defend. Also putting down the factory Flash at the moment, but he is reinforcing now, and this could mean a little bit of problems here from